Hey guys, and welcome back. We're moving on Project Dirtbag. We're going to hit cooling up today. Let's see what we got. So we're going to start off with some junkyard fans that I got. I believe these are out of a 05-ish Dodge Ram. Dual fans, going to move a lot of air, and they're somewhat close to the size that I need them to be. Hoping that we're going to be able to get them to fit. So we're going to start off with that. First thing we got to do is verify that these fans work. I'm not using the factory wiring, so I cut the plugs off. I hook this up to the drill battery, and they both zzz, so that's good. I'm going to run them each off of a relay and 2 inputs off the 411 PCM. So that'll be, somewhere here-ish or something. For now, we're going to start trimming, and I got the radiator out. And you see the core is somewhat close. We got to watch out for the fan that moves right there. So these are going to be, wherever they sit, they're going to sit just off of the lips there. So we're going to start trimming and see what we can come up with. All right, so we got this trimmed. I tried to keep as much of these ribs as possible for some strength. So I kind of cut around the coolers, did, things to clearance around where the hoses are going to be at. The lower hose is a little tight, but I think there's enough room I can get a hose on there and put my clamp so I can still get to on this side. ATF lines are not going to be tight, and it really looks like it'll work pretty good. As far as mounting this, there's a lip on this bottom side that will catch. So when it's sitting there, it'll hang, if you will, on the top, the lip of the radiator. Probably run maybe drill a hole here and here just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Run a nut on the back side of this, maybe. Run a bolt through that. And on the bottom side, same thing. This lip meets up with the bottom lip of the radiator. So I'll probably drill a hole a couple places here on the bottom. Make this a modular unit. They can go in and out. So I'll drill some holes, put some screws in it, and then we'll see if I can actually get this thing in and out of the truck over there. All right, so I drilled my holes for the top two. I'm just going to hold one screw here in the bottom, but I don't want to try to have to get my finger around the back side of this lip to put a nut on here. I'm going to use one of my favorite tools by Marson. This is a riv nut tool. It basically puts a riveted nut wherever you put this. Drill your hole out, squeeze it down. What it does is it just compresses the back side of this and pulls it up like a rivet, but inside it's threaded. So it's a threaded insert. Get the focus, and then you can put your nut on wherever you're at. Now you can pull these out depending on how gorilla strength you do things, but for the most part, just simple fasteners that don't have a lot of torque on them, it works great. So I'm going to put 2 screws, bolts, whatever, I guess they could be considered screws, up top, some 10/24 guys, and then 1 more in the bottom. That should hold that just fine, and then we're going to get it in the truck. Well, there you have it. Got a little bit of room in there. I mean, much as you could expect. This is going to work. Probably going to have to pull out a couple more times to make everything tidied up and finished up, but yeah, it's really close. I don't know how I'm going to get these hoses on. May have to take out the battery to do some things, but that's what you get when you got a little old truck. So seemed to work pretty good for junkyard find, and get it cleaned up and installed correctly. All right, guys, well, that's it for this one. It was pretty quick and easy. 05 Ram 1500 fans and an S10 that's been LS swapped. It was easy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Action. On fire. I just wake up and piss excellence, and I want to go fast.
You're not first, you're last.
I was high when I said that. Did real good. Car ran real good.